True Florida Highway Patrol. He's gonna stop.
Okay, so what is up, everybody? We are here and we just picked up our C5 Corvette. Got all the paperwork and everything finalized from the owner. We're gonna take it back. She needs a good cleaning, but you know something? We got a really good price on her. So for $6,500, we're gonna take her back, clean it up. Plus side is this one has a clean title, so we don't have to worry about going through the whole inspection thing. And we're gonna run this bad boy and hopefully not get pulled over, but I think that's just gonna intimidate the cops that want us to pull us over and do some documentation. But plus side is we got the title,
Especially
bill
if
of
we see
sale.
that Mustang with the gap cam.
So yeah, if you guys don't know, here in the Florida area, Florida Highway Patrol has a Mustang with a gap cam on it that's running around. So if we see that guy, I guess don't do anything. We'll be good. So let's hit it.
How you doing? I'm from True Florida Highway Patrol. He's gonna stop you. Just don't have a tag, brother.
Yeah, we literally just picked this up. We're on the way home. So
you just see it and I'll have you on your way.
Here's that. There's the bill of sale.
Am I gonna be on YouTube, bro?
Possibly.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I want dividends if you make it huge. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't hit there yet, so.
You got a driver's license on you, brother?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Here's my insurance card for it. It's digital though.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Cool. I'll hold you out.
Oh, okay.
You're good, bro.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Y'all drive safe. Take care.
Thank you too.
What? You just wanted to pull us over. Probably. Am I gonna be on YouTube? He was cool though. That was cool. He's like, you got no tag. Yeah, I know. We literally just bought it. We're on our way home. Yes. That's awesome. Number one. Dude, I've never had that. The only reason he did that was because we had the gap cam on there.
Probably.
Thinking we were gonna run from somebody or we were gonna like try to race.
Probably.
That's exactly what I guarantee he thought. He's like, oh shit, here we go. We got a runner. Sonny's barbecue. Sonny's barbecue.
Actually?
Yeah. Oh, okay. The breakfast sucked.
Dude, that breakfast was ass.
When I was young, I spent my time looking for trouble I never could find. Now that I'm older, trouble won't leave me alone.
Okay, so we stopped for lunch and we're on our way back to the Pensacola area after we just picked up the car. Lunch was decent. We went to Sonny's Barbecue and
I wish my ribs were a little bit better.
I agree. It wasn't as tender as what it should be. But anyways, long story short, we were trying to get away from traffic and we came across this. So there's a naval plane here, but it's an old car museum, an antique car museum. It looks like it's like drag racing and all sorts of other stuff. So we decided we're gonna take a stop here real quick. Even though we wanted to get back on the road, we're car guys. Like, we got to check it out. So Museum of Drag Racing. So I think this is gonna be super cool.
Smokes in the midnight air, fake some sleep till the morning light trickles in. Drink my
I wonder how long he's been in there.
Dude, that's like crazy. Dude, like, that's cool. Stick some safety straps on there so when you blow enough compression, you blow the whole thing to take off. Yeah, it's a flat four. 6,000 horsepower.
What has 6,000 horsepower?
This.
I don't got no 6,000 horsepower. 6,000?
The transmission axle is right there where you sit.
No, we will. We still gotta go back in there. You gotta be a small boy to fit in there.
Bought this bad boy here from Home Depot, this Ryobi power washer, and it's the car one, so I get the shorty handle, get a couple of nozzles, extender to go up underneath stuff, and the Ryobi power cannon, all for cars. So we're gonna test it out, but these don't come with it. These are little adapter kits I bought off Amazon for the quick disconnect to make it easier, because this is going to go in the garage now that we got this all approved, and we're going to start getting that all built. So we're going to get this all hooked up here. And it should just, voila. It does. And I have all my detailing stuff here. So I got these two extras here for the hose, which I might actually hook up on the other side. Cool. Check it out. So, quick disconnect that. And they get all this off too. Whoa! Easy killer. Easy killer. Ah, yeah. Let it all out. This water hasn't been ran in a while. That's why I'm letting it run like that. 40 degree. So got that one too, but that's gonna be the main one we're gonna use, is the 40 degree one. And then we got this here to get up in some areas for some stuff. So but for right now, we are gonna get the car prepped and start washing it. Typically what we do with these is we always wash the car when we first get it, go over any damage that we need to fix and correct. And that's what this video is about, is to go over this and see what we need to clean up on this and go from there. For all the spray foam we're going to be doing with it. Get her nice and sudsy. And we're going to go a little bit heavier than what we traditionally would go. We always hit up the rims first. These are pretty bad. This one's actually not as bad as the other side, but we're going to show you the other side here in a second. What we do is we typically let this sit for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, then rinse it off, and then we'll start spraying down the whole car. So, but basically this is a rim cleaner. It's a, you'll see here it's going to start turning purple. It's a iron and metal breakdown, so it's a low base acid. So that's all I use.